You don't need a perfect space to create great art. My printmaking and painting studio is in an unfinished basement. My etching press is in the middle of it. And so let me show you how I created a functional and cozy studio in my basement. My name is Marta Nowicka. I am a Polish artist, painter and printmaker based in the US. So welcome to my happy place, to my printmaking workshop and painting studio. And the central piece in my studio is my beautiful etching press. This is unfinished basement, or maybe partially finished basement. It has 2 white walls. Other than that, it has bare walls, concrete on the floor, exposed beams, a lot of cables, pipes. So I tried to make it as cozy as possible. So on this wall, I have all my shelves with my printmaking inks, with some paints, markers, pencils, and different other tools, and also briars. Here I have the IKEA shelving unit where I have all my acrylic paints. This piece is a heavy shelf from Home Depot, which I'm using as a inking space, and also I keep my printmaking stuff in there. This is my clean area where I keep my papers, and also I cut my papers here. And usually printmakers have a flat files cabinet. I didn't have space for that, so I bought the largest bottom unit from IKEA and another plywood on the top, and it fits a full sheet of printmaking paper. And here there is a small nook where I put some papers, and also because behind that curtain there are like pipes and cables, I put it to make it a little more cozy. Here is the title of one of my solo shows. I use this IKEA pegboards. I also put some artificial greenery to make it more cozy. I have this cork board to put there some inspiration. Yes, all my paints, spray paints. For the last 2 years are more do printmaking than painting, but I still keep all of that. Here are my brayers and my printmaking inks, Aqua and Caliego Safe Wash, which I'm using. And here you can see other part of my basement. Behind that curtains are shelves, and this is my working space. Originally I had only one table, but then I added second one. And here, because the floor is concrete and sometimes when it's heavy raining I have water there, I put this plastic thing on the floor, but to be honest it's not very comfy. So here I cut my paper. These are like pyrography works done by my father 30 or 40 years ago. I found it when I went back home to Poland, and I brought it with me to America, and there are scenes from Warsaw, Poland. And the panels, the walls are pro panels, which is a professional system for showing your art during art festivals. So I use this to cover some of the pipes, and here you can see 2 of my collagraph prints and my amazing etching press is a Conrad etching press 24x48, so professional etching press. Here I keep my papers, newsprints and tissue papers. And here you see the other side of the studio, and on the wall with those paintings, this is the wall where I will hang my painting or canvas and paint if I want to paint. More storage, IKEA, Kallax, a lot of units, shelves in IKEA. You also have seen those curtains. Behind those curtains is a second part of the basement where is a washing machine and drying machine, and also a sink, so I can use that area to dump my paper for printmaking. Here are another IKEA units which I'm using for storage of my paintings. They are really good. And here, this is an isolation foil, and I created those like envelopes for my art when I'm taking them to the art fairs. Once again, look at the other side. And right now the studio is very clean. I'm very messy, and usually it's not so clean, so I try to record it for you when it's still quite clean, in my opinion. Here on those metal shelves, those huge metal units, I keep my artworks, I keep my frames and all other stuff. Once again, my beautiful press. I really love this press. So I print on that my collagraphs, monotypes, etchings. Yeah, once again you can see inks I'm using and some other mediums. So I tried to make this space cozy, so I had those small details. So here is a ribbon I got for one of the competitions and exhibitions. Yeah, my brushes. I haven't painted a large acrylic for a long time, so those two panels are hanging here for I think 2 years already. I need to do something with them. Yeah, so I basically try to use every space I got here. A lot of boxes or bins where I keep my stuff, because I work in so many mediums. I work in acrylics, in watercolors, I use pastels, and I'm also a printmaker. I have so many art supplies, like probably all of us. So yeah, here is the IKEA card, very popular, where I keep stuff which I'm not using very often. I put those lights behind this curtain panels to make it more cozy. Yeah, and behind those curtains there is the second part of the basement, and here are my two collagraphs and dry point pieces, and yeah, and some inspirations and artworks from other people. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I give you some ideas how can you transform your basement into an art studio. See you next time.